check out those gems. They look fantastic. That glove, the paint looks sick on it, on the whole thing. The throne is actually another extraordinary piece in itself. Truly, it's an epic statue from Sideshow. I can only speak about this because I have not seen, the Doom on throne, but everyone says it's great, and I'm not going to argue with anyone. But if that's amazing and this is that great, I don't know what you guys are waiting for if you haven't picked one up. Price point on this is $12.99. Is it worth the money? Yeah, I think it's worth the money. Definitely do. This is a custom piece, by Franco Calissimo. I hope I didn't fudge his name up, his last name, for Franco in the community of statues. He's doing amazing stuff. He did a Nightcrawler that is amazing. He's doing a Magneto coming up soon. He's doing a Wolverine sculpt. He's a sculptor, 3D sculptor, and his work is on point. And this runs you about $750. So look at the size. It's like 1/4 scale. Base is awesome. This just came in, like I said previously, with this guy, and it looks amazing as well. But two different statues are much bigger, right? He's supposed to be something like in the 7 feet something, but just gargantuous. It's just an amazing looking statue. I'm not knocking this. This is amazing in itself, but here is something that's epic. This is very limited, with 60 pieces made. I think I have number 44, 49, I'm not sure. I have to look on the bottom of it. For the price, you get something that's, the EX is very low, it's custom, it's just a whole other world. This is mass produced, and it came out awesome. I mean, you gotta be a dum-dum not to get it if you love statues, and you can get this. Do the payment plan if you can. It's just that awesome. So, I had to learn about THANOS from last year. I read a couple of books, I seen some videos, and I said, okay, this is the bad guy to get. I don't really have, actually, I have maybe a few bad guys, but not a lot of bad guys in my collection. So, in statue-wise. So I had to pick it up. Now, does the EX really matter? No, because you can take out the chiclet teeth. Take this head sculpt out. This is the exclusive. And I'm pretty sure, I think I am, that someone's doing a custom head already. You can purchase something else soon in the community of custom statue makers out there. And you can just swap that head, get another head, and that looks awesome as well. Actually, I prefer this over the exclusive, even though the exclusive has those eyes, with the star bursting in the eyes, or whatever that is there. But it looks fantastic. He has that that glimmer in the eyes, and that nice smile, like he's about to kick your ass. It's awesome. But this, a regular version, just to have this is so impressive. The throne in itself, again, I can't tell you enough how impressive this is. So I'm gonna take the camera, I'm gonna give you some shots, and we'll just check it out together, and then we'll talk about this guy in a second. All right, so hang on. So let's take a look at the first head, and this is the regular version, and impressive. Look at the paint job in the eyes, and I hope you can really appreciate the work that went in there. Look at his nose. I don't know if it's if that's the way it's supposed to be or not, but it looks good. There's this little snarl that he's got, but the paint app on there is looking awesome. There's a little bit of the side. And of course the seam here is perfect. You get a strong magnet on both heads. So pull it right off, goes right in. You won't see any of the scuffs, and it looks awesome. Because you do get a little bit of scuffing there if you are not careful with your piece. There's the other side. So let's look at the exclusive now. Alright, so that's the exclusive. And look at those teeth, look at the eyes. A whole different expression, right? He looks excited like I am. And of course the helmet is a little bit different, right? So it has this added here, which the other one didn't. You can go back and look at it for reference. I hope you guys get to see that. So it doesn't have the back guard here. It's much more cleaner, the helmet, but overall still a nice head sculpt. And I'm pretty sure that people out there are going to be doing a custom head sculpt for this piece. That's for sure. Now we're going to get onto the body. Here's the upper shoulders and the torso, and mine has a little scuff right there, but not to worry. Sideshow is aware. For the money you pay for it, you hope not to have these kind of imperfections that could have been avoided. So it's not my fault, it's their fault. And these different gold tones are amazing. The texturing on the actual suit, his suit, is amazing. I can't tell you how awesome that is. And the actual anatomy of him. I mean, his we're going to go into the thighs, but let's look at the right bicep here. That's actually crushing the hand that's crushing the throne. His hand's going right through the skull. We're going to take a closer look at that in a minute. But the bicep, the separation in the forearms, it's a great looking arm. I tell you, the striations in the shoulder are awesome. And you know what? What I like about this also is that I'm going to move the camera a little forward here, see if I can get the back, so you guys can take a look at that from the back side. So they didn't cheap out on that. They gave you everything. And of course, that awesome separation, because the armor is like kind of plastic, and I think they glued it on. So you got the back, the spine guard or whatever you want to call that, back there in the uniform, and then it gives it that depth, that depth and that element of that's separate. It's awesome. Like you just put that armor on his shoulders, ready to go battle, and all the hieroglyphics, or I don't know what the hell that is, but one day I have to look at some others' reviews so they can explain what all that means here, all that writing. But man, impressive. Let me lower this bad boy here so you guys can take a look. Let's talk about his thighs, man. His thighs are crazy. I mean, this guy is diesel. And then the massive, his boots, all the work in there, all the different nice tones, different colors. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now let's look at the that right hand, because he's pissed off and he's just crushing that skull. Look at that. Look at that. And then let's look at the hand with all the nice Skittles on there. Even off, without the light, it looks awesome. Now the magnet to this hand, the left hand gloved here with the gems, very powerful magnet. Can't even tell you how powerful it is. It takes AAA batteries, 2 of them. I will pull it out and show you that. Turn it on and off switch. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. And I love it. And it's heavy as... I love the green on there. If you guys can take a look at that green. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. Love it. It's an awesome piece. Let's put this bad boy back. Ingenuity right there, man. Isn't that great? And they use that as a key. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Goes right in there. That's awesome. So that's basically, here's just a quick size comparison. This is the Interbay 1/4 scale Joker, and that's the 1/6 scale Hot Toys. And just so you can see how massive that throne is. It's pretty big. But, you know, I am just like super impressed by it. Now let's take a closer look at the throne. So now let's look at all the beautiful details here in the throne. As you can see, the backrest of the chair has so much detail in there, and all that beautiful blue that's going through there, that energy that's flowing in there. And here is the piece that sits inside the butt of THANOS, which keeps him secure. Everywhere on this chair, there's detail. Everywhere. It's just super impressive. The armrests, which I'll show you how they come off, because I know you guys probably seen it go on. But I want to definitely show you guys how tough that magnet is. Let's turn this guy around. Let's get the back of this. Man, look at that. It's just energy on this bad boy. Let me lower this guy a little bit. Give you some nice close detail there. I'm super impressed. Like metallic paint there on the, I guess on the engine there. Let's go around one more time here. Let's get a little lower. Check out the skull in the rear here. Yeah, pretty awesome. I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten it, get it. And if you have it, congrats. This is definitely a keeper. Alright, so let's just see how we pull this guy out. And you have to grab it and really pull. And there's the opening. Fit that in there. Now, it's not that heavy. I mean, it has some weight to it and it feels good. But when you put everything together and you try to lift this guy up, crazy weight. I love this metallic right here. Shiny, the paint. Looks like the metal is burning when you weld. And you get all those like rainbow effect colors. Same thing with the right hand. Now, be careful because I had a little accident here. These two pieces are glued into the jaw. This is like the cheekbone. So he's squeezing down. And how do I know it's glued? Well, I'll tell you how I know it's glued. Because I moved it incorrectly and it came out. I thought I had snapped it, but it's not. It's an insert that goes, this piece, these two pieces get glued in there. So just so you know, be careful. See, it's moving a little bit because I haven't as I haven't glued it. So I learned. Oh fuck! I'm not editing. It's saved. So you guys, you see what I'm saying? All right, that's what happens. So it's not bad, man. It's really not bad. It's right there. I can't focus it, but anyway, that's the piece that goes right there. So just be careful with yours. And that's the throne. All right, kids. This is my final thoughts on this amazing statue. I can tell you that it's heavy. Some areas have plastic or PVC. And what else can I tell you about this? Oh, one of the important things, if you're going to fit this in a Besta, you're going to have to take into account that this piece, it's not 15 inches deep. It's actually over 17 because the throne, as you can see, leans back. Leans back. Okay, so there's a lean to it. You know, so he's when he sits down there, he's in a relaxed state. And this is awesome. This is totally awesome. I'm always, when I find something that I love, I get very excited. So I'm always smiling. I always smile, but if I'm not smiling, then you know you're having a bad day with me. But I can just tell you that this is awesome. I love the boots. I really like the boots. The light-up feature is awesome. Doesn't take anything away from the statue, but it only enhances the statue. Okay? And if you can get the regular version, damn it, get the regular version. What are you waiting for? Someone's going to do another head sculpt out there in the community, or portrait, excuse me, and you can add it. So just get this thing. This thing is awesome. This is going to be a grail in your collection. Now, I don't mean in the world. I think this is a grail piece for a lot of collectors. I think the majority of us that have bought this are going to keep it, which I will keep in mind. So anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is I haven't brought out my awards, but I had to because this is how awesome this piece is. I have a little bit of a rating system, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, 10 being the best or 5 being the best. Mine is with gold bar, diamond, bag of money, a gold star, silver star, or garbage cans. If you get 2 garbage cans, your statue, and I've had a few, are garbage. So we'll start with the worst, or the least favorite. Garbage cans. Is this garbage? No way. Does it get a silver star? No way. This is not even close. Does it get a gold star? You know what? No. Does it get a bag of my savings? Bag of cash, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000. There it is. Freeze frame it, you'll see the cash, all there. Okay? No, not a bag of cash, and you'll never find it. It's going back to the bank. Does it get the gold bar? No, doesn't get a gold bar. This thing, and I don't have platinum, but they say diamonds are forever. Well, this is definitely a diamond. This piece is a diamond to me. I love it. It's going to stay in my collection. It is pretty amazing. And that's all I can say about it. I mean, what else can you tell me? You know, dimensions, you know, is it worth it? You know, collectors can go on, fucking make an hour video of this, or fucking make 7 videos of this. People that love it. I know a few guys that already made 2 videos, going on a 3rd video, you know, of Thanos. They want more ratings, just like me. But anyway, I'm speaking from the heart. We're all real collectors, but some of us are, you know, in the business of trying to actually be famous, which I'm not. And I'm not here to promote my channel. I'm here to actually tell you how I feel about certain things. And this is one statue that definitely needs to be in your collection. And just enjoy the community, be at peace, love each other, respect each other. And you know how I always say, I know you don't like me, but you like my style. THANOS in the house.